mobile games using actually Miracast built in on the Windows platform. All right, so today what I've got is my Android V30 with the Xbox One controller, which is Bluetooth. Make sure you have the Bluetooth version. There is a wireless one, which is I think 2 point something gigahertz, but what I'm using is the Bluetooth version. The 1X or so should be good, or 1S I think is a good generation for those. So yeah, I've got those. My Xbox is paired to the um, Android phone at the moment. So what I'm going to do is show you how to connect uh, the phone to the computer first off. So in your phone, what you're going to do if you're using Android, you swipe down at the top twice. When you see on mine's I have a what do you call it? The contrast is showing. So I'm going to swipe down from there, and then on the left I'll see the screen sharing option, or you can go to settings. And what you're going to have to do is, see, I've got a little option here to connect here because I've already done this before. So let me show you. Okay, click here on the phone. I'll just show you what's set up here. I'm just going to minimize this. All right, so this is already connected, but I'm using a desktop, and the desktop has a dongle for Wi-Fi attached to it. If you're using a laptop, you'll already have it, but for your desktop, which is probably a little bit more powerful, not probably, it is, um, you're going to be able to disconnect the Wi-Fi dongle, purchase a Wi-Fi dongle. I'm using a TP-Link, and you can get those cheap at Amazon or Micro Center. Either one would be good. Um, so once you have that connected, you're going to go on your computer and go to settings. So go here, go to settings, and you're going to type in project, if I could spell it right. Project. You're going to go to projection settings, right? If this is ghosted out, that means your Wi-Fi is not connected. So you want to have this connected and make these options available to you. So once that's connected, you're going to go on your phone and do the swipe down and go to screen sharing and select the name of your desktop. And once you do that, you'll get your phone screen up like this. It'll probably be full screen at first. So then what you're going to want to do is, I think I hit escape, or I can't remember what I did. Let's see if I can get it back. 12. Let's see. One of these buttons did it. Let's just close it out. Close it, and we'll do it again. Project. Oh, gotta go to settings first, sorry. We'll type project. Projection settings. Get that queued up. Then we'll go into the phone, do screen sharing, choose the desktop. Okay. And I'm just going to click on there to connect it. And then once you do that, I got this full screen. I got to figure out how to get it out. Let's see. All right, here I pressed, I think, F12. All right, so now I'm gonna minimize this. Oop, I got all my, there we go. All right, so I've got it minimized, right? Perfect. I'm gonna minimize this as well. Now I'm running OBS here just to show you guys that you can bring this in there. So in OBS, what you're gonna want to do is I'll do a new one. So start a new scene and hit the plus key, and I went to game capture. We'll call this 4, for example. Right here in mode, I'm going to change that to specific window. And the window I'm going to choose is this connect, because that's exactly what this is called, the application. So I'll hit connect here, and instantly you'll see the phone show up. And you can resize this however you want. And one of the other things I did was maybe in this instance you want to have your chat window open too. So what I'm going to do is first go to my YouTube channel, all right? And once you can see a little tearing here, um, I'll go to the YouTube channel and copy the link for the live stream. So once I'm streaming this, which I am, I'll go back out here to my channel and let's see, watch video.
In this video, I'll show you.
Oops, sorry, not you. I'll go out here and see it's live right now. Channel. Let's mute that so then we'll take the pop out. And let's scroll down here with the pop out. And I'm going to copy this link right here. Once I copy it, I don't need it anymore. Then I'll go into plus here and we'll do browser source. And I'm going to erase that and put in my YouTube chat. And our width, I'm going to make the width, say 300 and the height, 800. And we could change the width a little bit more. So we'll do, on the width, we'll do 400. And I'll bring this over here to the side. And I think if you go into it deeper, there's code in here, so you could change this to like a black, the color values. You can go in and change that as well, so your theme can look a little better. Seem to have lost my game capture screen, so I'm gonna try to get it back. So, and we hit allow. Okay, just wait for it to show up. Okay, put this back. All right, so I've got this in the corner now. Now I'm gonna go into my game, so you see as I'm moving here, you can see everything react on the screen here as well. I've got the phone set up, and there's my games showing up on there. So I'm using the Xbox controller now, so I could actually scroll down here. Let's pick a game. Something that looks like it might be fun. Forza, let's see. It looked like they've added quite a bit of games in here since I've last checked. Got Tomb Raider. That's always like the go-to for testing, benchmarking. Let's see. Wreckfest. Never played that one. Got wrestling. Got quite a bit. We'll try Tomb Raider, I guess. So we'll go up here. And there it is. So, I can position this anywhere I want. So I'll pop that over here. Then if you want to put in your alerts, you can. There's a software, I think Stream Labels may work with this too. So you can put in who's currently following you and subs, different sorts of things too. Yeah. This is just like a rough layout. I do my own layouts when I'm ready sometimes too. Yeah, it's a good way to get started. Like what I think I would recommend is probably using, if you're on iOS, a Lightning to HDMI cable and also a capture card. I have in my possession a NDI Connect Spark from NewTek that I use sometimes too. But most of my gaming is already on this one computer, so when I get a console again, I'll probably use it. But I do have a camera that I can use with it. But that's another way to bring the footage in. But here we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Okay. I think I'll skip all that stuff. Just get into the action so you can see what it's like. It can be a bit laggy. That's why I recommend doing the game capture route, if at all possible. But guess to get started, this is probably a good way to get started doing this. I'm just gonna accept the default. See, my phone's already low. It's got the cable right here. Okay. So if you wanted to, you could make another scene in here. And just go in here and do game capture. Where is it? And I think I've already got maybe one of these. And then we can take this and make it full screen. All right. And then you can go scene 7. See, I've got like a plugin called Motion that's what's doing that. It's pretty awesome. There'll be another video as well. So you can do that with your webcam too if you want to bring in your web camera into this as well. So you can do all this from your laptop too. You know. So if you want to go back to chat and see what chat's saying, you know, basically you have to pop out. Oops. I don't know where my chat went, but I think you get the idea. There it is. Yeah. It says you're responding to chat. All right. Anyway, so we'll jump back over here to scene 8 as we're waiting. There it is. Still loading. It's pretty cool. This Project X Cloud is it's like the Stadia or Shadow Play, which is also really good. And I think Shadow is also, you know, from what I hear, is really good as well. I don't have Shadow, but if they would like to give me an account to show to you guys, that would be awesome. But there's a bunch of streamers that I know that use it and they swear by it. So I think you're using a pretty beefy PC that you actually get to stream anything you want, you know, in there, or back to your low-end computer. So if you don't have a really beefy computer, I think with the internet supposed to, you know, that you have matters the most, I think, with that. So if you got a decent connection, I think that's, but a low-end PC, I think you're be in pretty good shape. Are we, I don't know if we're getting audio. I want to see. Capture 4. Let's see. I have to check and see, because that's the most important part, is the audio, obviously. So we have to look into that and see what we're not getting the audio from it. And see, maybe. There we go. Volume wasn't turned up. All right. X. See the lag. really rough. A lot to ask for it, but again, I just wanted to show you how to do it. I think the perfect scenario is you'd use a capture device, but real quickly, this is how you can get into it on the budget side. So something a little bit less intensive. Let's go back out real quick and see what. Let's see, swipe. Okay, we'll close that out. Relaunch it. Let's try Call of Duty. See how that handles. Yeah, we're streaming Project xCloud. So I think the games, let's see how the games that are meant to be on the mobile phone, how they handle. But yeah, at least you guys get the idea how this all gets put together. I still think it's pretty cool. Definitely stuttery. So I would recommend, if you can at all, to get turn down the volume here, to get a capture device of some sort.
Team deathmatch. We lost the lead. We've taken the lead.
Should feel ashamed. I'm streaming this on the mobile device, guys.
It's too close. Fight harder. We've taken the lead.
Poor bastard. No. Oh. Oh, now they found me out. Coming up here now. Get him? Yes, you got him. Let's see them guys. No ammo. Oh.
Sentry undeployed.
Cover me. Reloading.
Friendly XS-1 Goliath is coming. Friendly XS-1 Goliath is landing.
Oh, finally got killed. Alright, well, just wanted to show you that real quick. It is possible. So thank you guys for watching, and there'll be more videos to come on this topic. I just wanted to show you guys, and shout out to Raymond in H-Town at Lamar High School.
We're winning this one.
This one is for you.